All right, we're about ready to go, and this is going to be the Week 0 recap. So let's go right now. The Week 0 recap. This is how you do it. You go here, you switch, and then you go Advanced Week. Yep. So here we go. We're going to go through all of the games of the previous week. I feel Williams Jr. They're Big Ten offensive player, 8 receptions, 99 yards, and 2 touchdowns. So let's go with the Week 0 scores. Ohio beat UMass 17-0. And Middle Tennessee by 1 over Missouri State. Memphis 14-7 over Rice. North Texas 20-7 over Temple. AA beat Kent State. USC beat Northwestern by 3. Iowa State beat Kansas State 19-7. Notre Dame at BC, a little closer than what that showed. UConn beat UAB 27-3. Minnesota 20-14 over Michigan State. Georgia Tech 31-10 over NC State at NC State. Rutgers upset Illinois. Illinois was number 10. They upset them. Michigan beat Purdue at home 16 to 10. Remember, not 16-10. 30-24. Remember, they're not in the same league. Oregon at Iowa, an impressive 27-9 win. South Florida beat Navy. South Carolina beat Coastal Carolina. AA beat Ball State. Auburn beat Kentucky. Blew them away. Nebraska beat UCLA. Alabama in a game that you just saw. Liberty by 3 over Florida International. Tulane beat Florida Atlantic. Florida beat Ole Miss in a game that we broadcast. Southern Miss over Akron. Virginia Tech over Louisville. That's an upset there. Houston over West Virginia. West Virginia pretty ticked. Colorado beat Arizona. Barely survived. Washington beat Wisconsin. Georgia blows out Mississippi State. Texas A&M beats Missouri. Central Florida beats Oklahoma State. Kansas over Fresno State. Sam Houston over Western Kentucky. Indiana over Maryland. East Carolina over Charlotte. BYU over Texas Tech. Oregon State over Tulsa. Washington State in overtime over James Madison. Bowling Green over AA. Hawaii over Stanford by 3. Miami beat SMU. They led 28-0. They got outscored 24-3, and they still held on to win. San Jose State by 6 over Nevada. LSU trying to get back to the national title game. They win the Golden Boot 22-14, a hard-fought game. They want to get back to the playoffs and back to the national title game where they lost on an interception last year. Pitt blows out Central Michigan. East Michigan beats AA. Cincinnati beat Utah. And Kennesaw State beat New Mexico State. Let's take a look right now at the top 25. Let's take a look. Here's the media. Texas 1, Penn State 2, Ohio State 3, Georgia Notre Dame, then Oregon Clemson, LSU, Maine's 8, Alabama 9, I don't know, Illinois says 10. All right. Florida is 11, South Carolina is 12, Miami 13, BYU 14, Arizona State 15, Michigan, Kansas State, Iowa State, Ole Miss, SMU, Texas A&M, Tennessee, Oklahoma, Louisville, Texas Tech. I don't get it. Coaches, Ohio State, Texas, Penn State, Clemson is 4th, Notre Dame is 5th, LSU is 6th, Georgia, Oregon, Alabama, South Carolina. Yeah, see that. Illinois is 11th. I don't know why. People love Illinois. Ole Miss, Florida, Oklahoma, Michigan, Miami, Arizona State, BYU, SMU, Iowa State, Kansas, Texas Tech, Louisville, Texas A&M, and Auburn. When you look at the conference standings, Actually, top 25. Yeah, it's just media and coaches. I don't get that one. But anyway, let's look at conference standings. Big Ten, the only one in one division. Nobody's played a conference game, but that's what you have in a Big Ten. Right there. Conference USA, the Mountain. Just early on, Houston with it. Conference USA, the West. Independence, a lot. The Ohio Conference. There you see. The Outer Conference. The Mid-Major North. That conference. Not bad. The Mid-Major South. UTSA didn't play. The Pac-12 North. Arizona State looking good. The Pac-12 South, Oregon and BYU. SEC East, look at that brutal division. The West, look at that. Florida and Miami were in. Yeah, Florida, I don't know. Sunbelt East, Sunbelt West. There's the ACC North, the ACC South. Now the American East, LSU with a win. The American West. Big 12 East. Illinois, I don't know how they're still there. Big 12 West, well, nobody moved. I don't know why. Maybe they don't schedule the first week. So let's take a look at this schedule. The four major ones, Texas and Ohio State. That'll be huge. Notre Dame at Miami. That'll be huge. Florida State at Alabama, if they say so. And LSU at Clemson. Let's take a look at the big games. Couple double A's. So the top 25, South Carolina, Virginia Tech, Notre Dame, Miami. Double A, Texas at Ohio State, huge game. Tennessee, Syracuse, Louisville, Florida State, Alabama. Double A at Iowa State. Nevada, Penn State. Marshall at Georgia. Double A at Oregon. Double A at Oklahoma. Double A at Florida. UTSA, Texas A&M. Double A, Texas Tech. New Mexico at Michigan. LSU and Clemson. Wow, that'll be a great game. Double A and BYU. Georgia State, Ole Miss. Double A at SMU. Double A at Arizona State. So very, very big there. I really don't know about the top 25. I don't know. We'll just have to see how that goes. Maybe the first week they don't switch rankings. They just stay the same. They all stayed the same. Player of the week. So right now, I don't know. So that's going to be double A that they play. But that's going to be later, and we showed everything there. I mean, week 2 is going to be unbelievable. Have a great day. We'll see you later.